Hill, and I will be your host this evening for the City Dog, City Kitties virtual dog adoption event. So excited that you can join us today. We are a rescue in DC, founded in 2011. Over 13,000 pets have been saved through our organization. We're not a physical shelter, so all of our adoptable dogs and cats stay with fosters, which is why this event is so important. And you can connect with us, please, on all of our social at CDCK Rescue on Instagram, at City Dogs Rescue on YouTube, as well as Facebook. Our website is citydogsrescuedc.org, and we would love for you to check that out. We have lots of ways that you can be a supporter of our organization. You can donate to the rescue or sponsor an animal's care, like all of our sponsors this evening. You can volunteer as a foster with the pets, with social media or marketing, and of course, adopt a dog or a cat. Please feel free to share any questions that you might have in the chat. We have volunteers that are going to be looking at that for me the whole time. And without further ado, we're going to get started with Matt, who is fostering Astra. Welcome, both of you, this evening. Please.
Great, great, great to
Tell
be
me
here.
Yeah, thank you so much. So, what I have is that Astra is a female husky mix. She's about 2 years old and 50 pounds. And would love for you to start, Matt, by telling us a little bit more about Astra.
Sure. Well, Astra has a lot of fun personality traits. She's a very sweet girl. I've always been a pitty mix foster. Most of my dogs have been pit mixes, and she's the first husky mix that I've ever fostered. And she has the cutest little floppy ears, and they're so soft. They just sort of bounce when she walks and we're outside. But she's been a real joy. She just has so much fun all by herself. She's playful. She's sweet. She's got some spunk. She lets you know when she's hungry. But she's been a very, very sweet girl. And she does really well with other dogs. We have an 11-year-old lab who's the house dog, and they do great together. She likes car rides now. She didn't like them in the beginning, but she hops right up in the car, and she loves the dog park. She walks really well on a leash. She loves going for walks in the woods, like Roosevelt Island on a Saturday morning. And she's just a really sweet dog. She's pretty quiet. Rarely does she bark, but she does let you know once in a while that she's looking to play. And I'll tell you more about how she plays when we talk about things that make me laugh about Astra.
Oh, exciting. I can't wait. So tell me, remind me, how long have you had her?
Yeah, so we started fostering Astra around the middle of May,
Okay.
and we took a little bit of a break for a trip, and there goes her ball. And then she had another temp foster, and then we got her back. We just came back from a month in the North Carolina mountains, and I could say she likes deer, but she doesn't go crazy like some of my other fosters have gone when they've seen deer. She'll walk past the deer within 4 or 5 feet, and just kind of like be really chill about it. So that was pretty cool.
Awesome. And thank you to the helping hand that got the ball.
Yeah.
So what, tell me, so have you noticed how she's grown since you've had her since May? Like what are some changes that you've
Oh
noticed?
yeah, she's definitely a couple of things. She's gotten comfortable. I had to pick her up and bring her in the car whenever we would get in the car. I live downtown, so when we would take her out to Virginia to go hiking in the woods, she'd lie on the ground and show you her belly and be like, "No, please don't make me go in the car." And now she hops right up and she's confident getting in the car. And then another thing in the beginning, she was afraid to go to the bathroom outside.
Huh.
She would take a lot of time finding her perfect place to go, and it couldn't be too loud, and it couldn't be too quiet, and it couldn't be near squirrels or anything like that. And now she's gotten really comfortable, like clockwork. You can bring her outside immediately in the morning, and she does her business, and she comes in and she has her food, And I'd say we're about 90% potty trained at this point. That was not something that was the case when we first got her 2 months ago. So she's grown a lot.
Mm.
And she definitely, I think, is more comfortable. I know she's pushed up against me here, but she's got the most beautiful face, beautiful coloring on her face. She's got this mask that looks like she's at a masquerade ball. She's really stunning, super sweet girl. And like she's figured out that life isn't so scary.
Oh, well, I love that. That's a good segue to life isn't scary. Life can be lots of fun. Tell me
Yeah.
the last time she made you laugh and why.
Yeah, that's a really great, when I learned about this question yesterday when you were prepping us, I laughed at you asking about why and how she made me last laugh because she's got so many um quirky ways about her. One, with the World Cup, I have her called like Astra the soccer star in my display name because she pretty much is a whole World Cup FIFA team on her own. She bats the ball around like this little green ball. She'll bat it around the room and literally entertain herself for 5 or 10 minutes, chasing the ball, swiping it with her paw, chasing after the ball. And so she's like a whole soccer team all by herself. And I think that's pretty hysterical to watch. And then the other thing is she takes to surfing. So I've got a Jeep Wrangler. It's got a big armrest in the middle. And when we're driving in the Jeep, she stands on top of that armrest and she surfs. And depending on which way I'm driving around a corner in the car, she'll lean all the way in the opposite direction like she's surfing
Oh,
to
nice.
make sure she doesn't fall over. And it's really funny to watch because she can tell how big of a turn it's going to be, and she'll lean further on the sharp turns and less far on the narrow turns. And she puts her head on top of my head while I'm driving as she's doing this, and it's just really, really sweet and really endearing. She makes a really great co-pilot on these types of trips.
Oh, wow. Well, she sounds like a lot of fun. Thank you so much for sharing her with us. As we close out, is there one thing that you would love someone to know about her as they consider making a forever home for them, for her?
Yeah, I think that she's super playful and she's still young, right? At 2 years old. So
Mhm.
she gets zoomies in the afternoon, right? And she will want to play. And I think Astra would be a perfect home for a pet owner that wants to be actively engaged, that really loves to like lean into their personality. There are some dogs that are going to be like rugs with legs, right? And my older dog is like that. He just kind of hangs around and he's just super chill. She's super chill, but she's playful in a way that reminds us all about like what play is about, like when we were kids and how
Mm.
much fun it was to get a new ball and watch it bounce around the room. She's very sweet. She can be super calm like this, but there's just so much like organic joy that she gets out of a simple thing like a ball. And she's like, oh, it's time to go.
Yep,
Um,
that's my
but
cue. That I appreciate
right?
that. Thank you so much, Matt, for sharing her with us this evening. I love that she sat there with just enough time and then she was like, "Yep, I think this is over." So if you'd
Yep.
like to learn more about Astra, please check out cdck.cc/adopt Astra. That's Astra. And there's a last shot of her. Thank you so much, Matt. Appreciate you. Bye, Astra. Next up, we have June, who is fostered by Alice. And June is a female Chihuahua. She's 3 years old and about 14 pounds. Do we have June?
I'm not seeing June, so let's go to the next one for now.
Okay,
Thanks, Erin.
so let's maybe come back to June. The next foster that we have available would be Boy, like Buoy, or is it Boy? Boy? Fostered by Monique, a male beagle mix, 10 years old and 37 pounds.
Yes, that's his name is Buoy, like
Like the
the
thing
thing
floats in the
moving.
water.
Yeah, the thing that floats in the water.
Awesome.
And he wants
Yeah.
us up here with me. Hold it. Wait, when is the camera working? We were having some technical difficulties before, and I don't know why our video is not working. Dave, sorry, I'm
I saw
calling
you
tech support.
briefly and then you disappeared.
Yeah, and then it didn't work. Dave, the video isn't coming in. Sorry, I'm calling my husband tech support.
No, no worries. Look, I understand that. Do you want us to come back to you?
Yeah, why don't you come back to us if you can?
Okay. Is Lagertha available?
She
Foster mom,
is.
Allison.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm gonna take my camera off
We'll
here.
come back to Bowie. Hey
There
there.
she
Look,
is.
listen. Hi, Lagertha. Let me tell you something. Lagertha, that name is old school. Like what? Okay, Lagertha.
Everybody, everybody comments on her name, and I'm like, I feel like it suits her. I think
I
it's
mean, the way
cute.
she's laying out like that,
So yeah, she's
that says
tired.
Lagertha.
She just did zoomies in the backyard, and she was running around with our 4-year-old lab, and then she runs along the fence line with the neighbor dog, and so now she's tired, but there
Yeah.
she is. Let me see if I can get a better shot of her here.
So no worries. So that means that she'll stay still so we can see her. So Lagertha is a
Yeah.
female shepherd mix. You're 1 years old. Hi, Lagertha.
Okay.
You're 1 years old.
Yeah, so
52 pounds.
she's one. She's been with us for about 3 weeks now. Um, and when she came to us, they kind of warned us that, like she's timid, she's shy, and honestly, we didn't really see a lot of that. She came out of her shell very fast, and she's just the sweetest, happiest girl. She's constantly doing these full body butt wiggles. She's not really doing them right now because she's just kind of chilling there, but she gets so happy, her whole body wiggles. She came from rural North Carolina with her brother, who I think is coming up next
Mhm.
year.
Yeah.
Um, Sounds like they had a little too much fun chasing the family's chickens, so she needs a chicken-free home, which should be easy to find in this area. But other than that, like she is such an easy dog, and when people picture what the perfect family dog is, I swear this is her. She's wonderful with my kids. I have two very high energy young boys, ages 7 and 4, and she loves them. She
Mhm.
wakes them up in the morning by licking their face, and she's so sweet and gentle. She loves other dogs. She hasn't met a person that she doesn't love. She's just the sweetest little girl.
I
Oops, hang
love
on. There you go.
that. I love that.
There you go.
And so, can you
Hmm.
think of anything that you said you've only had her for 3 weeks? So,
Yeah.
what have you noticed that, maybe has changed or that she's become more comfortable with, or how has she grown with you?
Yeah, I would say the biggest change is just watching her confidence grow. I mean, every dog that I get as a foster is, a little hesitant at first. And she was kind of just quiet and, kind of just stayed in one space. And she came out of her shell so quickly, got really comfortable. She loves playing with all the toys, she loves going for walks. Um, you know, she's been great everywhere we've taken her. She does great in the car. She walks really well on leash. Yesterday, I took her around a lake. I live in Columbia. Took her for a walk around the lake. We got a pup cup at Starbucks afterwards. So
Ah,
she's
that's a
the
good
dog
time.
you can take places, and
Hmm.
it's just been really fun watching her become more confident.
Oh, that's sweet. So, it sounds like you have a lot of good times with her, and
Yes.
I enjoy a dog with a pup cup from Starbucks.
Yes.
Man, that is a good time to watch them get
Yes.
down on that. When was the last time that she made you laugh, and
You
why? I
know,
love that question.
Yeah, she makes me laugh every day. My favorite thing about her is how excited she gets, whether it's to see me, to see the kids, to see new people. She doesn't just wag her tail, she wags her entire body. And,
Mm.
she's just so happy. Everything makes her so happy. She was kind of like bouncing around this morning when she got up, playing with all sorts of toys. And my husband even commented, God, she's so happy.
Oh, that's
So
great.
she's so sweet.
Well, that's lovely to hear because we know that dogs that are fostered don't always come so joyfully. So we love that. Hi, buddy. Oh, so
You want
cute.
toy?
So is there anything else before we go that you'd like to share with us about Lagertha? Do you call her Gertie at all, or is it
We
Lagertha the
tried
whole
it.
time?
We tried Gertie, but Lagertha just really seemed to suit her. We did I had my nephew here and he kept saying Eartha to Lagertha. Um, it was really cute. But she's such a perfect family dog, a perfect companion. I took her to a winery last weekend and it was just so easy to take her because one, she does great in the car, but then
Mhm.
two, she is so friendly. She's so gentle with other dogs, other kids. This little girl kept coming up to her and giving her pets and I always say, no, not face to face. And no, Lagertha didn't care. She's just like, whatever, this little girl's fine. She is also, she can go on a walk with you. She can play for a little bit, but then she'll also just cuddle up. She will cuddle up with me right in bed. Or,
Mhm.
if you want her in the crate, she goes in the crate too. So she's really just she's perfect, I think, easily adoptable.
Oh, wow. That sounds
Yeah.
so sweet. Thank you so much, Allison, for taking the time to
Absolutely.
and being cool with being bumped up to share
Yeah.
Lagertha with us.
Yeah.
And I'm looking forward to meeting her brother.
Yes.
Yeah. All right. So what before we do that though, we're gonna go back to Buoy. So thank you so much, Allison. Going
Thank
back to
you.
yeah, going back to Buoy and Monique. Monique, you got your camera all set now?
Yes, yes, I do. Hold on.
Okay, let's see Buoy.
Just
Buoy is
put
a
her-
male beagle mix. I love a beagle. I had a beagle.
just
10
put her.
years old, 37 pounds.
Ugh, hold on. I'm sorry. It was just working. I had it.
I think I saw it for a minute.
I know. Honeydew. I had it, and then as soon as I clicked on the show video button, it stopped working. I'm sorry. This is
That's
crazy. I don't know.
okay. Should we come back again? What do you
Yeah, I
think?
guess. Sorry.
That's all right. That's all right. Well, we'll meet. Is it Floki or Flocky? We'll meet the brother of Lagertha, and then we'll come back. We're keep hope alive, Monique. Keep hope alive that that video is gonna work.
Okay.
Hi, hi, Celeste.
Hello. Hey,
So
everybody.
tell me how do you pronounce Floki?
I think they pronounce it Floki. We started
Floki.
calling him just Loki because it's easier. Um,
Okay.
but I think it's Floki. He's Lagertha, like you said. This is her sibling. They came in
Mm-hmm.
together. He has a lot of the same qualities, traits. We did the tennis um, tournament down on 16th Street this past weekend, and he was there with the other city dogs with the rescue, and he did fabulous. Like he was great for an hour out with little kids, and they came up and tugged his ears and his tail, and he did wonderfully. And then we went in the back into the tennis tent where the players were, and he was essentially emotional support dog for these tennis players who came over and pet him and hugged him and got to hang out with a bunch of tennis pros. So he had a great time and does just really well. The same, he's here, bud. You sit, you sit,
Wow. Thank
sit.
you so much for being available for that event because we were really excited to have that opportunity and to be able to turn it around and be a part of that so quickly. Thank you so much for taking Floki
Yeah,
there.
no, it was great exposure for him, and he can be a little shy at first, but when he gets around other dog friends, he loves other dogs and he takes his cues from them, and so he does really well. He would do really well as the second dog in a family because he just, um, he likes. He likes his dog friends and he gets a lot of comfort from them, and whatever they are doing he feels okay. If they're getting in the car, I can get in the car, and if they're standing here and not upset by anything, then he's good with that too. So, but he loves other dogs. He loves people. Same. He has no food aggression. He's great. He's great with eating. He's great with sleeping. He takes his naps for me. So he's doing really, really well. I've had him about the same amount of time, about 3 weeks. And he's come out of his shell quite a bit. He's also kind of decompressed. And so we're learning what different sounds are. So, kind of like with a toddler, they hear a bus, you got to tell them it's a bus, that kind of thing. So we're working on our different sounds. And he is, he's not a barker. I don't know if you guys can see, I'll stand up and see if you can see his coat. Come here, bud. He's a brindle. He's a beautiful brindle. So this particular color, and he is from North Carolina. This is one of his parents is a Carolina plot hound. I don't know which one, mom or dad, but one of them, that's what this brindle is. So he's got this beautiful brindle color, and he's a little bit smaller and than a hound, but just a beautiful dog. Very handsome animal.
Yeah, I love that. So he came from the country up to the big city, and you're teaching him what the sounds are, so he
That's
can
right.
get used to all of that. Oh,
Yep.
I
So he
love
can
that.
get used to it, and he's learned out on walks his treats wherever he goes, he gets these treats. Oops, sorry. So he's that was my fault. Dropped one. Here you go, bud. But he's doing well with his treat training, and he's food motivated. So if you want to train him to do other stuff, he knows how to give a paw. He knows how to sit. Knows how we're working on lay down. So doing well.
Wow. So what do you think his forever home should look like? What do you think he would thrive in?
He would thrive in a family or with a single person. I mean, he's not high energy, but he's got puppy energy still, and he likes his zoomies. But he also likes to lay down on the sofa next to you and just get a cuddle and relax. So he would do either. He is great in the outdoors, loves to take walks, so he's good with that too. He is. He would do wonderful with another pet in the house. I have 2 cats, 2 dogs, and I had a temporary foster here as well. So I had 4 dogs in the house, and he was great with them. My dogs are a little bit older, and he knows how to play calmly with them. And when he meets a puppy out and about, he knows how to run around and play with them. So he would do well. He's kind of universal in that respect.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
So before I go, is there anything else you think that someone who's looking to have, a dog as a forever pup, anything that they should know about Floki?
He's, you know, he's a beautiful dog. I mean, what you should know about him is he's sweet as he can be. No anything, doesn't get upset by anything, just kind of goes with the flow. So if you're looking for somebody to kind of take with you wherever you're going, this is your dog.
Fantastic. And listen, if you're looking for 2 dogs, you could have siblings. So Floki, if you'd like to learn more about him, you can check out cdck.cc/adopt Floki, Floki. And then also, I don't think I've gave the information about his sister, Lagertha. You can find out her information at cdck.cc/adopt Lagertha. Go check out the siblings from Carolina. They are so sweet. And thank you so much, Celeste, for sharing Floki with us this evening and for attending the tennis event this past weekend.
Oh yeah, yeah, no worries. Thank you guys.
Yeah, have a great evening.
You too.
Thank you. All right, are we going to try Buoy? Can we get Buoy up here?
Yes, I hope that he was worth the hype.
Let's go.
Worth the wait. All right.
I'm sure he is, Monique.
Okay. Is it working? Start my video. Yes, there we go. Okay, hold on. There's
Hello,
Buoy.
Buoy.
Hey,
Well, how
Buoy.
cute are you? You were
Okay,
worth
this-
waiting for. Look at that face. Look at
I
that
know he's the
face.
sweetest. So I have a little bucket of Cheerios here, which I'm going to put away immediately now because okay, there you go.
I
Here,
don't
give
know
me a
if
couple
the
of
Cheerios
dogs.
make him stay, you might need to keep him right there.
Yep. Okay, come here, Bowie. So
So,
Bowie knows some commands. Good boy,
hi,
stay. So
Buoy.
this is Bowie. He is a very active, spry guy for being 10 years old.
Yeah,
We
and only
love him to
37
death
pounds.
here. I know, yeah, he is the perfect size. No, he wants the Cheerios right now, Bill. He's the perfect size. He's a very sweet boy. See, he's very polite. He's waiting very patiently for his Cheerios.
Oh,
We love him
so
to death.
sweet.
He's a good boy. I know you're a
How
good
long have
boy.
you been fostering Buoy?
So we've had like think about 3 weeks now. Yeah, I think 3 weeks might have been a little bit longer. Which I mean, it feels like he's been here, forever. He fits so easily into the household. He's so adaptable. He's go with the flow. He's an excited boy. Very. When he wants to be with Cheerios, yeah. And he just really loves being around people. Even dogs. And sometimes
Even
other
dogs,
dogs.
and I see kids because clearly you're not a full-grown adult and he's loving being
That's
with you.
that's right. Bowie really likes to snuggle up with my son Carter over here, and really with anybody. Bowie is happiest when he's with his people, especially if you are a dog in the bed kind of a person, honey. Can you just if you're a dog in the bed kind of a person, Bowie is your man because he is absolutely happiest when he is laying in bed with his humans. Um, he
That was going to
definitely,
be
I don't
my
know if he's
next
got,
question. So I
yeah,
love that. So, at 10, he's quite polite
he
and
is. And,
and
when
chill.
he sits, when you're eating dinner, he does sit just at the, like, maybe 2 paces off from the table and just sits and stares politely. So, definitely, much better manners than some fosters we've had and our own dogs. Okay, yes, I know. You can have
I love that. I love that.
yeah. He
Carter,
is the
what do you think
sweetest
we
thing.
should know about Bowie?
What do you think?
He barks a lot at other dogs on walks.
He likes to communicate. He
Yes,
likes to say hello.
Bowie loves to communicate. He wants to meet friends.
He's also very energetic.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, Chili. So he really loves going on walks. He wants to move. He wants to see what he can see. Oh, okay, Bowie. We're gonna sit now. Yeah, I
Hi,
know there's no more.
Bowie. That's a beautiful coat you have. And you said he's happiest when he's laying in the bed with you. Are there any other times that he really enjoys his life?
He loves being outside. So we don't know his backstory too much, but I think he spent quite a bit of time outside in his prior life. So he loves being outside, whether it's on a leash or in the yard. He'll stay outside pretty much all day if you let him.
I love that. He's
So
such a
that's
great
kind of his
size.
happy place. Yeah. And
Hi,
he
buddy.
likes to lay in the sun. He likes to lay in the shade. He's just such a good boy. I know you're a good boy.
Oh.
Good
So,
boy. Oh.
as we close out, is there anything else you'd like to share with us about Bowie? Anything that you think someone looking for a dog should know about him?
Down, good boy. Just that he is such an easygoing guy. He adapted to our routine immediately. And I know that his former foster had a different routine. He was with a different foster until she had to go on some work travel, so that's why he's with us. And he's just super adaptable. He's happy to do whatever you want. He's fine being left alone in the house. He's chill, he doesn't try to tear up anything. He doesn't stay he doesn't need to be in a crate or anything like that. We trust him to be uncrated. Oh, okay. My other dog is getting annoyed that he's not getting any Cheerios. Yeah, so that he's just such an easy boy. And if I could have 3 dogs, I would have kept him by now, but I cannot. Oh, and there he goes.
And end of interview.
And
Well, that's
yeah,
perfect timing. Thank you so much for taking the time to
Oh,
join us this evening and for hanging in there and being patient with your video. We know how that goes. So we are so glad that we finally got it working because he definitely was worth the wait. Thank you so much. And if you'd
Thank
like to
you.
know more, of course, if you'd like to know more about Buoy, please check out cdck.cc/adopt BUOY. Thanks so much, Monique, and goodbye to you, Carter.
thank
Thanks for your
you.
help. Have a
You gonna
great
say
evening.
always have Cheerios. Remember that.
he
Cheerios
does.
are good. Thank you. So
Cheerios.
next up
Bye.
we have Walter, fostered by Melissa.
Hi,
And
everybody.
hi, Walter is a male beagle. Oh, we got another beagle, a beagle basset hound mix, 5 years old and 38 pounds, so about the same size. Oh, hi, buddy. Were you interrupting your nap? Hello.
Yes.
Hello.
Hi.
And hello to you too, Melissa. Please start by telling us a little bit more about Walter. What's his personality and background, and how long has he been with you?
Yeah, so this is Walter. He is 5 years old. He has been with me for only a week and a few days. So he's really fresh in town.
Oh, I love
Walter
that.
is a really calm guy. This is kind of his permanent state. He's napping all the time. He just had his dinner, so I think this is his. He did a big burp and then he promptly jumped on the couch and now is doing his evening nap.
I love that. I think they say the dogs like sleep like 16, 18 hours a day. So, I mean, it sounds like a good life to me. When was the last time that Walter made you laugh? So if he does all this sleeping, I know you've only had him for a week, but what are some of the fun things that you guys have done?
Yeah, so that's a really good question. Walter made me laugh just this morning because he really loves to do back scratches. So he launches himself onto the floor, ideally a carpeted floor, and he does these like back wiggles.
Mm-hmm.
Back. And today he did it. He launched himself on the bed, and he was a bit too far in the corner, and then he rolled off the bed. So luckily, the bed is very low. He didn't hurt
Yeah,
himself.
yeah.
And he looked completely undisturbed by his fall.
Wiggled himself right on off the bed.
Yes, he just rolled off the bed.
What does your foster do? Like, what does Walter do in the day, and how do you spend your time? Do you work from home? Is he there with you all the time? Like, how does that work?
Yeah, that's a really good question. I do work from home. Walter spends his whole day under my desk with me, napping. He goes from 0 to 100. So when he's at home, he's really chill. He's really calm. He's most likely napping in a really dark corner.
Hmm.
He doesn't need much. When he does go on walks, though, he's really into sniffing. I think maybe
Hmm.
since he's a hound.
Yep,
uh,
the Beagle Basset Hound in him got a good nose.
Yeah, he has a good nose and he will just spend the whole time putting himself like into every bush, sniffing every scent as much as possible. He doesn't need to necessarily walk very far, but I think he gets a lot of mental stimulation from the sniffing because
Yep.
after that he just seems really exhausted.
Yeah. Yeah. No,
Yeah,
that's so true.
he's got really good leash skills. I was really surprised. But he walks very calmly on a loose leash. I'm able to walk him with my own like 70-pound dog, and sometimes that can be hard to manage. But with Walter, it's been probably the easiest foster.
Wow, that's awesome. So I always admire so many of you who have your own dogs at home and then also help us out by fostering. We really do appreciate it. What is there anything else you think that we should know about Walter for anyone who's looking to add a dog in their life?
Yeah, so I think Walter's really easygoing. He will just go with your flow, slip into your life. He can go outside, be with you. He loves to jump in the car and go for a car ride. Uh, I was quite shocked the first time I had him in the car. I opened the door and he jumped right in and he was so happy. He loves adventure, so like going on long, sniffy walks in the woods. He's a good little hiker. We took him to an outdoor mall this weekend. Like we did a little hike, and then after that we got lunch in an outdoor mall. And he did really well there. I think in his information when he came over from the shelter in West Virginia, it was mentioned that he was surrendered, and I think it's quite clear. Wow, that's a good shake. It's quite clear that he has lived in the house previously, and he really likes. I think similar to Boy, he really likes his couches and his beds. So if he wants to go to someone's house, I'm hoping for him that it's someone who loves snuggles.
Mm.
We do not usually let our fosters sleep with us in our beds, but for Walter, it's yeah, we've made an exception for him. He's a great snuggler and he sleeps very quietly through the night, just pressed up on your feet, and he's a great boy.
Wow. Well, that is saying something, Melissa, that Walter broke the rule for you. That's pretty awesome. Hi, Walter. I love that. So if you'd like to learn more about Walter, please check out his profile at cdck.cc /adopt Walter, Walter. Look at those ears. That's fantastic. Thank you so much for sharing him with us this evening.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, you're welcome. So now we have Charlie, fostered by Marissa. And Charlie is a male beagle, 4 years old, 44 pounds. This is like back-to-back Beagle Town. And thank you so much for sharing him. So I have a girlfriend that pronounces it Marissa. Are you Marissa or Marisa?
Marissa.
Marissa. Okay, just don't double check. All right, so Marissa, tell us about Charlie, his personality, his background, as far as you know, and how long has Charlie been with you?
Yeah, so Charlie, like you said, he's a 4-year-old beagle. He's been with me for about 4 weeks now. He came from Charles County, Maryland, from the shelter there. And he is just an absolute lover boy. You can see he's literally standing on my lap right now. He is often on mine or my husband's lap, getting lots of pets and cuddles. He's super affectionate and just really loves to get a lot of pets and attention, loves to lick your face if you'll let him. Super friendly and cuddly.
So sweet. I have a soft place in my heart for beagles. That was my first dog. The beagle is a beauty. So tell us, when is he the happiest?
Yeah, kind of like Walter. Charlie's probably happiest when he's outside using his nose, going for a sniffy walk. He doesn't have a ton of energy, but he really loves to be outside and smell things, smell everything you'll let him. I think earlier today we went on about a 20-minute walk and didn't even make it to the end of the block because he was just having a great time smelling all of the smells. It makes him really happy. And along with that, he also is super treat motivated. Anytime he gets a sense that there's food around or anything, he will bust out all of the tricks he knows. He'll sit, he'll shake, he'll do whatever he can to try to get that treat.
I love that. And it made me think that the dogs are happiest when they're doing what they are best at, whatever their skills and talents are, just like people. We are happiest when we are following our joy and doing things that utilize our skills and our talents. And beagles with their noses, so happy sniffing all the things. A greyhound needs to run, a beagle needs to smell. So it's really important to lean into that when you're thinking about what kind of dog you want to have in your home. And so tell us, how is Charlie in the house? How's
He does great in the house. He clearly has been someone's pet before because he came to us fully trained. He already knows sit, down, stay, shake. He's not destructive at all. He's really well behaved. He gets along great with, I have a resident dog who's 65-pound boxer mix, and they get along really well. So he's just very like friendly, chill, easygoing guy.
Fantastic. So, people are going to be watching this and they will be, trying to figure out which dog should I be taking home. What do you want them to know about Charlie?
Yeah, Charlie, I would just say he's an absolute lover boy. He is the dog. If you want someone who is going to just be right on your lap next to you, looking straight in your eyes and asking for pets, like Charlie's the boy for you. He's really affectionate with everyone he meets. I think everyone at our local dog park knows his name, knows him already because he's so friendly with them. He does really well with kids too, and he's super affectionate with kids, which is really sweet.
Oh, I love that. Thank you so much, Marissa, for letting us know all of that about Charlie. If you would like to check out Charlie's profile and learn more about him, please go to cdck.cc/Charlie. You know how to spell it, Charlie. Thank you, Marissa. Enjoy.
Thank you.
Uh-huh. Okay, next up we have Genevieve, who is fostering Bloom. I love that name, Bloom.
Hello.
Hi. So Bloom is a female retriever mix. One
Yeah,
years old, 37 pounds. Okay, so please tell us about Bloom. That's a cool name.
sure. Yeah. So she's only 37 pounds. So we were kind of questioning the retriever mix a little bit. She's I'd say like a small to medium size. So 37 pounds. Yeah, very manageable size. Yeah, so we have had Bloom for a little over a week now. Is that right? And as you can tell, she's so sweet. When we got her, actually, she was very timid. And so she actually got carried from the transport van. And she kind of was only coming up to folks if they had a treat. So she definitely loves her treats. But since we've had her, even though we haven't had her that long, she's really come out of her shell. So she is, yeah, she like will go out, on walks with us. We just took her on a longish walk today, and she's still getting a little bit used to the city noises. We live near Rhode Island Avenue, so like one of the busiest probably streets in town. And so there's a lot going on, but she's been doing really well getting used to the noises, and really just being such a sweet dog. She around the house, I say she's not timid at all. She rules the roost. She knows, but she also knows like what she can do and what she can't do. So unlike some of the big yawn, unlike some of the more generous people here, we don't let her sleep in our bed. But we have her crate set up right next to our bed, and she sleeps there. She sleeps through the night. We've even left the crate door open, and she just goes in there and she sleeps. She slept overnight, and she sleeps there, during the day sometimes just to relax. And is very happy to just be chill. But she also, she's a little over 1, so she still also has puppy energy. But it's a great balance. I find it great because, we work from home, and she is very relaxed. She knows kind of, when you're working, and then is snoozing behind you, and then when you are ready to play, she's ready to play. So yeah, she's all around great. Doesn't chew on any of the furniture or anything she's not supposed to. She will take a cheeky sock, but we'll give it right back once you catch her. But yeah, she's great. Yeah.
So I love how you told us, she had to get used to, you and folks, because she just was a little timid in the beginning. And you've only had her for a short time, but
Yeah.
what other parts of her personality have you seen? Like, what has she done that's made you to laugh and be joyful that you have a dog around?
Yeah, she's so goofy. She still has that kind of puppy goofiness. So she will like all the time she'll be laying on the couch and then, half of her butt will be falling off of the couch, and or she's rolled off straight off the couch a few times, and kind of still just has that puppy goofiness about her. She does not all the time, but on occasion she can snore like an old man. So which
I
I
don't
find
mind
her
that. I
cute.
I love to hear a dog snoring, but they get it in.
Yeah, yeah, you're like, wow, did you have a hard day or what? So she,
Oh, I
but
love that.
yeah.
So, as someone's watching, I mean, she has a pretty coat. I think I can't think of anybody else tonight that we saw that was so bright like that. What do you think we should know about Bloom, as people are considering adding a dog to their home?
So this is good. I don't actually, so this is not something that you need to know, but
Yeah.
I don't know if you can see it, but she actually has one brown eye and one
Yeah,
kind of blue and brown eye.
I
So
love that. No, I couldn't see that, but I did see the patch
combination,
of
yeah.
black that she has on
Let's see.
her right
Let's
eye.
see.
That's a cool patch.
Yeah, yeah. So she's got spots. And yeah, and she's just such a lovely, she's very sweet. See, she's so sweet. Um,
Hmm.
she's so lovely. And I think that, like she's come out of her shell. I'm honestly so proud of her, the way that she's really taken to our lifestyle and adapted. And I know it's a lot, especially coming from a more rural area to be in the heart of DC. And she's done so well. She gets along with other dogs. We had some neighbor dogs over and she did really well with them. So she, you know, she's friendly with other dogs. She gets along well with them. And yeah, she's overall great. She's a cuddler, snuggler. She likes leaning, if you couldn't tell that already. Oops, I dropped a treat. Yes, she likes leaning and yeah, it's just a great companion. So yeah, I can't
Thank
wait to
you.
to
That's
see her.
awesome. Yes. Hi,
Yeah.
Bloom. Look at the, okay. I saw a little bit of the eyes. Yes, I can
Yeah.
see that. Wow. So, so beautiful. So, if you would like to know more about Bloom and her two different colored eyes and see the cool patch and profile and all kinds of information that everything you need to know about bringing her to your home, check out her profile at cdck.cc /adopt bloom. Bloom. Thank you so much, Genevieve, and to the helper in the background with the treats. Thank you so
Thank
much. Have a wonderful evening. Bye, Bloom. Next, we have Lincoln. President Lincoln, fostered by John. And Lincoln is a male bulldog mix, 3 years old, 48 pounds.
For some reason, oh, there we go.
We see you.
This is his usual position, post walk, post dinner, up on the couch. He loves to be in contact with his human.
Mm.
He likes to have either a paw or his head resting on my leg or my arm or whatever. He is very sweet, as you can see, very affectionate, a very sweet boy. I've had him about this is the beginning of a third week. He came down from West Virginia and very quickly settled in. He's clearly been someone's pet because he was not. He was perfectly at ease and comfortable coming into a house, coming into a household. Totally potty trained, housebroken, crate trained. He will sometimes go into his crate voluntarily to take a nap. Very food and treat oriented, driven, so that's good for training. And actually, on walks, sometimes if we encounter someone who is carrying a pizza or carrying food, he'll do a little U-turn and start following them down the street. But he's a very sweet dog. As I say, he does have a lot of energy. or some puppy energy, but he's also very happy just sort of chilling out. This is what his usual position and stance is. Try to get this when he's inside. He just, I never understood. He likes
I hope you don't
have his
need to
head
move
hanging.
anywhere right now,
Right.
John, because
Exactly.
Lincoln's very comfortable.
He is, but he still
Oh,
loves
I
to go
love
for
that.
walks. Loves to snip on walks. He's gotten much more and more comfortable. His confidence has really grown in just the 2 short weeks I've had him. At the beginning, he's gotten much more comfortable in again also in an urban setting, getting used to the noises, the buses particularly when they hiss. But every day he used to start not be comfortable going far from home on a walk, but this week in particular, the last couple of weeks in particular, every day we go a little farther. His confidence is growing.
I love that. And I know you said it's only been a couple of weeks. What's your favorite thing been about having Lincoln around?
I think it's what you're seeing. He is so affectionate and just loves to be around people. He loves people. On a walk, he wants to greet everybody. He wants to say hello to everybody, every person and every other dog. He's very good with other dogs. Very eager to say hello and to try to entice them into some play. But he's just a very sweet, very lovely, affectionate dog. And he also the surprising, not surprising, but to me it was, is that he can amuse himself. He will sit with his with a ball and toss it and go chase it, so he can keep himself amused.
That's nice. That's always good, especially, if
Yeah,
you're busy with a task or working or whatever. Sometimes you feel guilty about not giving a dog attention, but it's nice when they can entertain themselves.
no
Is there
trouble, no drama with him at all.
Okay. Listen, here at CDCK, we've got the best foster animals, as you can see, everybody. Is there anything else you'd like to share with us about President Lincoln?
I think if someone's looking, I think he'd be great in a household with children. He'd be great in a household with just adults. If anyone's looking for a dog that can have puppy energy and enjoy playing with a ball or a little plush squeaky toy, but also loves sort of cuddling up on the couch, Lincoln's your boy.
Mm, Thank you so much for sharing him with us this evening, John. If you'd like to know more about Lincoln, please go check out his profile. It's at cdck.cc /adopt Lincoln, just like the president, Lincoln. Thank you so much, John.
Thanks.
Yeah, you're welcome. And I think last up, unless June's back, but we have, last but not least, Polo, fostered by Penny. And Polo, hi Penny. Polo is a male terrier pit bull mix, 1 year and 8 months old, and 41 pounds. What's up, Polo? Hi. Hi.
Oh, say hi.
Oh, little yawn.
Little
Okay.
yawn.
Little
He's
yawn. Oh,
little.
I love that you're standing for us. Look at that, guys. Oh, and sitting. Look at him.
Yeah.
Very nice. Show
Oh,
us all the parts. Okay, very
he's
nice. So,
moving
Penny, tell
around.
us about Polo, his personality, his background. How long have you had him? Give us
Yeah.
the deets.
I haven't had him for super long. It's been less than a week, but he's so friendly. I mean, immediately the first day he was sleeping in my bed. So he sleeps at the end of my bed. Oh no, he's moving around a little bit, but he sleeps at the end of my bed and he's very considerate and will just want to stay by you all the time. So if you move around, he'll move with you to the same room or um if I'm like taking a shower, he'll wait outside of the bathroom door. So he just wants to be around and really loves your company. And he's good with everyone. He'll like say hi to everyone on walks and yeah, he's
So, I
running
know
around.
you haven't had him that long, but what changes have you noticed since he's been with you? How's he grown?
Yeah, I haven't had him too long, but he's just very playful. I think he's gotten more comfortable being in the house for sure. He's we've been working on some tricks together, so that's been nice. He now knows sit.
Very nice. And demonstrated that a little bit ago.
A little bit ago, yes.
Mhm.
We're working on crate training, but he's been pretty good in the crate. He likes playfully biting. He also has some zoomies sometimes, but yeah, he's a happy guy, really.
Right, because he's still kind of puppyish too. I mean, 1 year, eight months, not very old at all. And
Yeah.
so that playful biting with the mouth is so natural for the pups, and there's nothing to be scared about with that. And so tell us, what do you think he would appreciate in a forever home? What do you think that should look like for Polo?
Oh, I think he would thrive in any home. He's good with everyone, honestly. With children, I think he would be good with a family, or just a house where they're willing to give him a lot of time and love and attention. He just wants to be a part of everything going on. So he's yeah, I think he
Oh, that's a good stance right there. We're getting a good look at him.
yeah, he's moving around a lot. I'm sorry.
No, that's okay. We could when they stand like that, we can see how get a better idea of how big they are.
Yeah,
Beautiful coloring.
he is. And on his
Oh, look at that face. Look at that face.
he has
Hi,
the cute
Polo.
face, and then
That's
his ear, he
fine.
has like a little heart-shaped pattern. So
Oh, wow.
yes.
Very, very easy to recognize when you're at the dog park.
Yes, yes, exactly. He's a very gentle guy, very gentle.
Very nice. Well, Penny, thank you so much for taking the time to share him with us this evening. If you'd like to learn more about Polo, Polo's profile is cdck.cc/adopt Polo, Polo. Marco, Polo, everybody, Polo. Thank you so much, Penny.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome. And we do have June. Going back to June, fostered by Alice, before we close out today, we want to make sure that we get to meet June, who is a female Chihuahua, 3 years old, 14 pounds. Hello to both of you. Please, please, Alice, tell us more about June, her personality, her background, and how long have you been fostering her?
Yeah, well, this is Sweet June. I've had her for just over 2 weeks. She's particularly mellow right now because she went to daycare today and they said that she played literally all day long. So she's pretty tired from that, but she definitely can have some bursts of energy, but she's also a really great napper. Oh, sweet girl. She's very affectionate. She loves to give kisses and snuggle and kind of follow you around the apartment. Um, she's just a great, great girl. She's really coming out of her shell in the last couple of weeks. She was initially, pretty nervous going outside and city noises and all of that. But I mean, I think just today, the fact that she played all day at daycare, it's the first time she's done that. She,
Mm-hmm.
in the past, when she's been to daycare, they've been like, oh, she kind of was like, observing, but today she really engaged. So,
Well, there you go. That's how you can see some growth in June. What's one of the favorite things that you like about her?
I think I just like that she's so, so friendly. She loves, 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 and wants to greet every single person we see outside, which in the middle of the city is a lot of people. Um, but it's really cute. She always just kind of smiles at them and like wags her tail. And we live right across the street from a fire station, and they've gotten to know her, and they're like,
Oh, nice.
so because she's so excited to go over when they're sitting outside, and
Hmm.
so
Does
I
she
think
make any special anything when the sirens are on?
she does howl sometimes.
I
Um,
love to hear
with
that
auto
when they.
tune. Sorry, I don't know if that's good or bad, but
No, that's great. We see
um,
you.
no, not me, the dog.
No,
I'm
we
on.
see June. Hello. Hi.
Um,
Hi.
the she does howl sometimes. Both sometimes with sirens, but also just sometimes if she is feeling like she needs some attention of whatever kind. So, yeah, she's a cutie.
She is a cutie.
She's really good.
Um,
Great. She's quiet in there. She settles in nicely. So when she does need to have
mhm.
quiet time, it's there.
Yeah, that's fantastic. So she's crate trained. She enjoy hi. Oh, kisses. Kisses. We love that. Oh,
Kisses,
June. So
kisses.
sweet. So sweet. All right. So is there anything else, Alice, do you that you think we should know about June as a potential foster to forever home?
Just that, normally she wouldn't be so like fall asleep in my lap, but just what happened today. She's usually like running around and chasing my dog, and she does definitely sleep and take naps and stuff, but she's extra sleepy today. But I guess that's kind of the point of daycare, right? So
That
that's
is the point of daycare, and that's what we appreciate because we want to be able to see the dogs. So the fact that she's like, up under you, sitting right there, that gives us a chance to see. Hi. She's like, I am so
what
into you right
this.
now. Yes. Hi, June. If you'd like to know more about June, please check out her profile at cdck.cc/adopt June, just like the month after May, June. Thank you so much, Alice, for taking the time out to share June with us this evening. And so we want to thank Alice and all of our fosters for attending. You heard a common word tonight, sweet, sweet dog. And listen, CDCK finds all the sweet dogs for you to consider adopting. We want to encourage you to check out our website, citydogsrescuedc.org. There are lots of ways that you can support our organization. You can volunteer, like I'm doing tonight. You can foster, like so many of our folks here have done and have been doing. That's how we've been able to have 13,000 pets rescued, is because we have such fantastic foster parents. Donate to the rescue or sponsor an animal's care, volunteer with the pets, with social media or marketing. And of course, we want you to adopt a cat or a dog and make sure that they have a loving forever home. Thank you so much for joining us, and we look forward to sharing more